Hello, guys. Good day. This is Anne of Reinforcement Club, your fellow positive reinforcer. Today, we are going to talk about why dreams do come true. Now, I do believe that we all have our own personal dreams. It's just that there's just few people who are willing to do whatever it takes to make their dreams come true. I also believe that some people have just simple dreams. I mean, not much of an effort. They just want a simple life. Just live uh, as long as they want and having just enough and happy family. Dreams are personal, but there are just exceptional people, from zero to hero journey, wherein obviously they were able to make it. I mean, from broke, absolutely from nothing to having everything. That's how amazing to have a dream for yourself. Dreams are like little wishes in our hearts that show us what we want to do or become one day. They can be about anything like becoming a doctor, traveling to amazing places, or helping people in need. Dreams are special because they give us hope and excitement for the future. But dreams don't just come true by magic. We have to work hard, believe in ourselves, and take steps to make them real. It's like planting a seed and taking care of it every day until it grows into a strong, big tree. This episode is about why dreams do come true, and how we can make it happen. It teaches us that if we have big dreams, stay focused, and never give up, we can turn those big dreams that we have into reality. Dreams are the start of something amazing. It is one of the beauty that life can give us, the beauty that we all have the capacity to create our own reality. Now, how can how can you make your dreams come true? Now, let me share to you my personal experience way back when I was in college, in my college years, my teenage years. That was over a decade. I'm over 30 now, so it's already over a decade. And way back that time, I really want to go abroad, work as a nurse, buy my own house, and have my own car. That's it. That's how simple, my vision is. I just want it. And being born in the Philippines, we just have a simple family, and I don't have a any close relatives who can sponsor me to go abroad. Who can sponsor me visa wise, and I was raised by my dad. My dad is a single parent, as well as my aunt. My aunts helped me a lot. So that was just my dream, and it was a and I graduated way back 2008, and the economy. I'm talking about the global economy. It was totally a mess. Like we have loads of surplus nursing graduates in the Philippines that time that we all ended up unemployed. So what we did was, I have an option to get myself into volunteering. And some of my classmates, as well as my friends, they applied and became a call center agent. Some of them became a medical representative. Some of them, they start their own business because they realized that even though they got employed as a nurse, it the salary wasn't enough when you work in the Philippines. So they start their own business. We have different plans though, but the the reality is we hardly could get a job. Most of us ended up as volunteers before we could finally get a slot into to get the job into that institution. We have to wait for another turnover. Some nurses would be, you know, resigning for a job transfer or going abroad, and then when somebody is out, then we go in. So that was the way before, because we have loads of nursing graduates. And then when I finally get the job after 1.5 year of volunteering, so I realized that nursing was such a demanding job, demanding in terms of time, health, as well as even relationship management. You have to balance everything. And then when I go to work, there's a lot of demands, of me there, because you know, we're taking care of sick patients. So what I did was, I wasn't happy that time. I realized that making that dream come true, going abroad, particularly in U.S., and then buy my own house, have my own car, was kind of blurry, you know, blurry, almost hopeless dream. But I still keep it in my heart. So since I couldn't forget it, it's in me. I tried to, I took the English test because I'm planning to, maybe before U.S. Isn't wasn't open yet. Maybe I'll try UK, and then I failed, and I saved up again a couple of money, and then retake the English test again, particularly IELTS. I failed, and then I take again the exam. I failed third time. And then I realized maybe, this is not for me, but I still have that dream in my heart, go abroad, buy my own house, have my own car. So I decided to go to Saudi Arabia, and then I worked for 2 years there, and then I saved up a good money by working in Saudi Arabia, and then I realized that I'm not happy again there, so I went back to Philippines and take care of my dad, making moments and spent time with dad while working as a nurse. And there was an opportunity again, about going abroad. And then I took the English test, IELTS again, and I failed. I failed for like 5 times. I felt like, look, this is not for me. And then there goes the OET, Australia and some countries in Europe, they're accepting OET, so maybe I could give it a try. Then I finally passed somehow, and then I clicked Ireland, and then I got the job in Ireland. When I arrived in Ireland, I realized that it's not the weather that I expected, but the people are so good. They're accommodating, they're polite. Most of Irish people are polite, and they're also entertaining and respectful. So I learned to love it there. But initially, when I got into that hospital, my first, hospital institution, I could hardly pass. You know, I thought they're gonna send me back to Philippines because of my adjustment. But yeah, they gave me a chance. They replaced my preceptor, and there you go. I passed, and I work in the department which suits me. So I don't like to work in night shifts anymore. I'm taking care of healthy patients, and I love my job there. I love my job in Ireland. I love working in that institution. It's like a four stars, 4/5 stars review. And then after 3 years, I saved up. I bought my own house and a car, and there you go. It took me, I had that dream, buying a house, have my own car, work abroad. I had that dream since I was 18, and it did come true after maybe 14 years or 15 years. So I realized that when you have a dream and you just keep it in your heart, it's just going to come true. It will be yours if you don't let it go. And then after I got my dreams come true, although it's not in America, I also realized that as time goes by, people change. So this time around, I don't want to be in America. I want to stay in Europe. I love it there. And one thing I've realized is that when you have a dream and you focus on your dream, you keep your focus, you keep your eye on the prize, do something about it every day, you're going to increase the luck, the probability of getting that dream, turning that dream into reality. So after I got the house and the car, I have another dream for 10 years. I want to tweak a little bit, tweak some situations in my life wherein I realized that dreams indeed, they it do come true. And I felt it. I witnessed it. And I'm enjoying it. It's not actually a perfect life this time, but it's just dreaming and fighting for your dream, and just keep it in your heart. It's just a matter of time that it will be given to you. Now, what did I learn over the years having a dream come true? Those simple dreams. So I've realized that, you know, I have my another dream, for good for 10 years, which I started last 2 years ago. So I'm working on that dream every day, almost every day, as much as possible. So the first thing that I've learned, having to make a dream come true is to clarify your dream. Write it down and envision the outcome. So I got my daily diary here. I write down my lessons, my problems, solutions, and every day I read this stuff here. This is my reminder. These are my dream for 10 years, and these are what I got to do, my top 3 things to accomplish in a year or 2 years, 3 years until it will come true. So I keep my eyes on the prize because I realize that dreams do come true when it's clearly what you want. And when you know what you want, it's you know you clarify, you were able to clarify it to yourself. Your focus is there, like you have a clear target where you're going. Now, another thing about having a dream and clarify it to yourself is it's also important to plan. Second thing, plan your strategy. Break your dream into manageable steps. If it will take you 5 years or over 5 years, plan out what you can do every year, and then what you have to accomplish every month, and then what you have to do in order to accomplish that monthly target every week. And then what you have to do, in order to become that person, you have to form a habit, a good habit, for you to be able to accomplish your weekly goals, monthly goals, and then yearly goals. Other than being clear and plan it out, you have to be consistent. Consistently doing what you've planned to do, what you said to yourself that you're going to do. Act consistently. Commit to your daily actions aligned with your goal. And as you go along, this is life, you might encounter a couple of problems along the way, adversities. Some of one of your loved ones might get sick, or you might get sick. It's important to stay resilient. Whatever happens, still keep your eyes on the prize. Now, another thing, if you have somebody who's going to war with you, someone you can trust, someone who wants the best for you, it's also important to have a support. Seek support. Find some mentors or even therapists, allies, and communities who believe, like-minded people who believe in your dream. It could be your wife, your husband, your girlfriend. So if you can find one, seek support. As to me, yeah, I have, I got my loved ones. I have my significant others who support me. I mean, just let me do what I want. That's how he supports me. He just let me be myself, and I'm already happy with that. He doesn't stop me. He doesn't hinder my plans. If I tell him, let's go to this place, and then, yes. Another thing is that it's also important to celebrate your progress. Acknowledge every milestone to keep yourself motivated. When I passed the English test, I celebrated my success. We dined out, me and my friends. I treat my dad. And then after I got the job in Ireland, I treat my dad almost every week. For that, I was really happy. So when I got the house, I didn't treat myself immediately because I was broke again, and then I saved up. I invest a couple of money, and then the simplicity of my celebration it's actually working this time. And yeah, celebrate your milestones in any ways you can. Lastly, the last but not the least, thing that I've learned is it's also important to be flexible, adapt as needed. Your flexibility ensures that you stay on the track, even if the circumstances change. As I've mentioned before, along the way, as you work on your dream, you're going to encounter loads of changes, problems, even hindrance. Before I failed the test 5 times. Some of my friends, some of my a good friend of mine, he failed 7 times, but now he's in U.S. because that's what he wants. Just keep fighting, and when you get the dream, y- feel free to make another dream and celebrate more milestone because that's life. That's what life is all about. There's more to life than staying at home, watching TV, and watching TV without exercise. And there's more to life than that. Dreams come true. They do come true because they serve as a powerful motivators. You know, for us, guiding us towards our aspirations. Dreams provide clarity about what you want in life, and with dedication, effort, and resilience, you can turn your dreams into reality. It's just that you have to pay the price of hard work. There's a lot of trade-offs. Hard work, time, effort, and it all takes time. So, I hope you learned something from the episode today. And if you love the content, you can follow me in YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, even Amazon Music. Reinforce me Club. I do appreciate your time and have a lovely day ahead. You can even share this to your family and friends. So, gosh, thank you.